Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Vivo iQOO 13. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price that I paid for this one is $670. Alright, so let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love
White shoes,
my white shoes.
calm down. Okay, Vivo iQOO 13. Now this is the Chinese version. As far as the global launch, we gotta wait for that one. Now at $670, this might be one of the best mid-range phones that you're gonna find. And when I say mid-range phone, I'm not talking about the performance, I'm talking about the price. Anything between $400 and $700, that's considered a mid-range price. Anything after $700, now you're getting into flagship territory. Now, one quick side note, I planned on reviewing the Realme GT7. This is another heavy hit in mid-range, but check this out. You see what happened? I went to a baby shower, I had this on the table, my nephew came by, knocked it off the table, and look at this. It had a little crack first, I was still gonna review it, then the crack got bigger, and the display stopped working. So now I can't even get into the phone. So if y'all wanna see a full review on this, hit me up in the comments, I'll buy another one, but if not, I'll let y'all know how I feel about this one when I do my next update video, because I already tested everything out. Personally, I like the Vivo a little bit better. This is another Snapdragon 8 Elite phone, but it gets a little bit hot. So I would say overall, the Vivo is a better phone, the iQOO. All right, so let's unbox it and see what it is. Now this one comes in 4 different colors. You got gray, green, white, and black. Now if you want the BMW version, you gotta go with white. All right, so let's see what it is. First, you got your iQOO logo on the front, BMW M Motorsports, okay, premier partner. Little M logos all over it. I like that. Now I'm a BMW M enthusiast, so this is right up my alley. Okay, so inside, this is gonna be your device. Let's go ahead and slap this one out. Let's see what else you get. Now you do get a nice case, gel skin, nothing too fancy, but it's gonna give you some protection. Check this out. A little card right here with a nice BMW M. Okay, there's your SIM ejection tool. iQOO Motorsports. Real fancy touch. Let's see, this is going to be usual books and shit. Plug them in, file them. This is going to be USB-A. Actually, let's see. This is USB Type-C, the USB Type-C charging cable. Okay, excellent. And of course, the charger in the box. 120 watt fast charging brick in the box. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing, Motorola, sometimes Vivo, sometimes Xiaomi, Sony, fucking Sony. Put the charger in the box where it belongs. All right, shoes, inspect that for quality. Now this is gonna be your device. Now, like I said, I went with the white, and here it is. Check this out. Let's do the smell test on this. Smells like race car. Okay, there's your iQOO logo, the BMW M insignia. Let's get and power this up. And I want y'all to see something when you power this up. Watch this. On the back, you got an RGB light that goes all the way around. How dope is that? Now, let's run through the specs real quick. For the display, let's get and open this up so y'all can see what it looks like. Okay, we still got the boot logo. Let's get and check that out. Okay, iQOO, let me put my pass number in. Okay, here it is. Now, for the display, you got a 6.82-inch Quad HD LTPO AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1440 by 3168. Now that's 510 for the PPI Patrol. That's another reason why I like it better than the Realme. Better display. Now you got HDR10 Plus, up to 4,500 nits brightness, and a 144 hertz refresh rate for under $700. Now the phone is IP68/IP69 dust and water resistant. Now this one comes with 12 or 16 gigs of RAM. You got 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. No micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now for the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite with the Adreno 830 GPU. Now what does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now, the phone is running Android 15 with Origin OS 5 skin on top. Now, check this out. You got a 6,150 milliamp battery that features 120 watt fast charge. That means you could charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 30 minutes for under $700. That's faster than your Galaxy S24 Ultra for almost double the price. Now, for the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple camera setup. So you got 50 megapixel wide, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 50 megapixel telephoto lens. Now, you can shoot 8K video at 30 frames per second and 4K video at 60 frames per second. On the front, you got a 32 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. Now, you got dual stereo speakers, and you also have support for Snapdragon sound. You got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, face unlock, on-screen fingerprint sensor. You got an IR blaster that's built into the back. Again, instead of on the top, on the back, so you can hold your phone like this when you're using your IR blaster. And one of my favorite touches about this phone, the RGB lights that go around. All of that for under $700. Now, the only thing missing from this phone is wireless charge. Okay, so there's no wireless charge, no expandable memory, and no headphone jack. That shit's whack. Hashtag bars. All right, so let me pause the video, set everything up, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I know what y'all getting ready to say. Does this phone work in the USA? Now, I can't speak for every carrier, but I just dropped in my AT&T SIM card, so let's do a test phone call and check this out. As you can see, the phone is ringing. And look at this. Y'all see the RGB lights? How dope is that? So it will work in the USA. Now check this out. If you notice, when you get notifications, you can see them with the RGB light on the back. I am feeling that. All right, so next, let's talk about the build quality of this device. You got frosted glass on the back, okay? Aluminum on the sides, and you got protective glass on the front. Now, it does have IP68 and IP69 dust and water resistance. So what does that mean? IP69 means high pressure jets. Okay, so not only is it water resistant, you could go 30,000 leagues under the sea, or you could fall off your jet ski and you'll be all right. On the back, there's your triple camera setup, LED flash, and your IR blaster is built into the back module. On one side, there's your power button, volume rocker. On the top, one of your speaker grills. This side, nice and clean. And on the bottom, there's your SIM tray. Now this is dual SIMs, USB Type-C charging slot. There's your speaker grill. Now in the front, 32 megapixel camera. Now, of course, a couple of different ways you can open up your device. You can swipe up, put in your pad and your pin. Next, you have an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which works extremely fast. Now, you can do this with the screen off or on. Okay? Of course, we got to do 3 in a row. Bang, just like that. And you can even do the quick touch. Works every time. And you got face unlock. Now, look how fast that is. Let's do 3 in a row. 2, 3. Now, I'm not going to look at it. As soon as I look over, bang, just like that. And if you notice, look at that little live wallpaper animation with the BMW M colors. I am feeling it. Now, of course, this is the Chinese version, so when you swipe over, you're not going to have your Google homepage, but you do have a bunch of different Chinese widgets that you can add. Some of them are useful, like the weather or voice recorder, and you can track your packages. But if you want Google, just press the button and go to Google. Now, one of the things I love about the Vivo, the iQOO phones, the customization and the dynamic effects. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see when I swipe, you see that little sparkly trail? Those are dynamic effects. Okay, you're going to find that on Origin OS, a lot of Origin OS phones. Now, Origin OS and Color OS, very similar, but Origin OS has more customization. All right, so if you swipe down, here's all your quick toggles. Now, again, I'm not going to go through everything individually, but you do have monster mode for your battery, okay? Because remember, 6,150 milliamp battery. The battery levels are getting crazy for this coming year. All right, so you got screenshot, screen capture, screen record. If you hit more, you got your ultra gaming mode. Okay, you got NFC, and you got your co-pilot. Let's go to settings. Now, one of the things about buying the Chinese phones, you're going to notice no Android Auto. But you do have VPNs, private DNS, screen mirroring, NFC, Vivo Share, and you got walkie-talkie. Now, I don't even know anybody that has walkie-talkie, so I can't really play with that feature, but it's there. And you do have OTG. Now, let's see. Anything else we need to see? Let's go to sound and vibrations. Excellent sound and speakers. Okay. Let's see. Anything we need to see here? Sound quality and effects. Okay, so you got super audio, smart, or Mastro. You got super audio resolution. Might as well turn that on. Why not? Okay. You got audio. Oh, check this out. This is audio redirect. So if you pair your phone up to a Bluetooth speaker, you can get notifications on your phone without interrupting your music. I love that. Okay, that's a nice little feature. And you got your haptics. I like to leave mine on high and crisp. Now, this phone does have excellent haptics. Okay, let's see now. Nothing to see with notifications. Matter of fact, we'll just look real quick. All your notifications. Now, one of the things I hate about Vivo phones, on your always on display. Let me show you something real quick. Let's get a little wipe down. On your always on display. Now, this one does have a bunch of different always on displays. I'm rocking the BMW M theme. You don't get all your notifications on your always on display. Let me give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Something like with the Oppo. All right, now I did a full review on this. I'm going to post this soon. Look at the always on display on Oppo. You're getting all your notifications with the actual icons. You don't get that with the Vivo phones. You only get a selected amount of notifications. Okay, let's go to display and brightness. Now, this is crazy right here. This is crazy. You got all your screen colors, of course. This is Quad HD for under $700, and the refresh rate, 144 hertz. So this is actually a gaming device. Now, of course, you got your enhanced display effects, so visual enhancements. Go crazy. Let me show you the always on displays. Okay, now this is the one I'm using, but you got personal creations. You got your Star Adventures. Okay, those ain't really too crazy. Those are actually going to look like, shoes went upstairs and came back down. Those are going to look like this. That same kind of pattern like that. You got Beauty of Humanity, digital clocks, sensory clocks, origin style, and more styles, and you can hit more. Now, you have to install the theme store. Everything's going to be in Chinese, so I didn't even waste my time with that. All right, so let's exit out of that. Now, anything else we need to see here? Okay, so you got face unlock, fingerprint sensor, and smart lock, so you can pair it up to your watch, unlock it like that. For security, full security suite. So you got your payment safe, security detections, everything right there. Let's go to privacy. Okay, your permissions managers, stealth mode. Okay, you could block access to your camera, your mic, sensitive permissions. Okay, all that good stuff. RAM and storage. Now, I bought the peasant version. Okay, 256. But if you want to, this one goes all the way up to 1 terabyte. Battery. Now, you can put it on monster mode. Okay, save your battery. Remember, 6,150 milliamps. You're probably going to be gaming. You got power saving management, battery health and charging. Okay, you can have your battery icon inside or out. And you can also disable the super fast charging. Okay, now I'm going to leave mine on super fast by default, but you can turn that off if you're really going to keep this for a couple of years. Maintain your battery health. You got some AI features. A lot of stuff is in Chinese. You got ultra gaming mode. Shortcuts and accessibility. Okay, so you got split screen multitasking. You got pop-up windows. Okay, but one of the shoes came in super hot. Calm down, bro. One of my favorites, though, when you go to accessibility, let's find that one real quick. This is going to be... Shoe, I ain't gonna front. Shoe just came in and scared me. Hold on. Let's go to display. This should be under... Oh, matter of fact, I skipped one of the most important ones. Home screens and wallpapers. Okay, now this is the last setting I'm going to show you. So you got a bunch of different wallpapers to choose from. Of course, you got your live wallpapers. This is the Origin OS / Color OS one. But I like this one because it starts off with the dark color, then it switches light. Of course, you could go to more wallpapers, just install the theme store. Now, we went through the always on displays. You can change your lock screen. Okay. Now, this is the part that I love about these phones. Dynamic effects. Now, I don't have to go through each one, but I'll just show you real quick. You got a whole bunch of different fingerprint animations. You got your fingerprint recognition animation, face unlock animations, touchscreen animation. That's that little sparkly trail. Now, I like the sparkly one. It's a little bit zesty, but if you want to get super zesty, you could do hearts. I think sparkly is borderline minimum zest. Okay, it's a little zest, but minimum zest. You got your ambient lights. Okay, this is you'll see those going off in a minute for incoming calls. You'll see the screen flashing. Okay, I got it for incoming calls. I got it for text messaging. I got it for everything. Okay, so you have different ones. You can change the thickness. You can change the colors. You can leave it like that. Now this is nice and colorful. I like that too. We're gonna leave that. Okay. And you got that's your light effects. And you got one more I want to show you. Okay. Matter of fact, look, charging animations. Okay. All of this stuff just makes your phone unique. You know, everybody got a Galaxy. And one of the things that I hate about Galaxies, when you plug them in, the charging animation is so trash. When you plug in the Galaxy phones, the charging animation is so whack. With this one, you got a bunch of different charging animations you could choose from. You also got USB. Okay. You got screen on and off. How you want your display to power on and off, how it's going to look. Other dynamic effects. And the rear light effect. Now, this is the one right here. So, for incoming calls, if I want to, I can have it yellow. Y'all see that? We could do the yellow like that. Okay. We could do green. We could do multicolors. Now, I'm leaving it on the multicolor. You see see how it looks? Multicolor. You got a bunch of different ones. You got orange. Play with those if you want. All right, so you can change your RGB light on the back for incoming calls, notification, charging. Okay, music. Okay, like right now, if I put it on the yellow, when you're playing the music, you get a little animation, dancing with your music. That's kind of cool right there. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. You can also have flowing, jumping. You can have it pulsing like that. Okay, this is jumping. Jump around all the corners like that. Or you could just do flowing. Just let it flow around like that. Now, flowing looks the best to me for music. And for music, I'm going to go multicolor. Okay, and you also have the same thing for your games. Okay, so when you're gaming, you can have the light on the back. That's a nice little touch. Not to mention, when you got your phone in scumbag mode and you got it upside down like this on the table, might be on silent. You see the notifications. Okay, you see the lights ringing when you're getting phone calls. That's a nice touch. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out now. Let's check the shoes. I need you to calm down a little. Let's check the web browsing speeds. Okay, go to apple.com. Okay, here's Apple. Okay, we got this corny ass iPhone 16 Pro Max. I know, but look at this. Now you buy iPhone 16 Pro Max for $1,200 or all the way up to 16, maybe $1,700. You can't even do this. You can't just press one button and do split screen multitasking. You still can't do this with iPhones. So now I'm on Apple on the top, Facebook on the bottom. We can swap them. Now I got Facebook and Apple at the same time. Now if we exit out of these,
cassette player.
let's do floating window. Okay, small window, push it to the side just like that. Now we can open up something else. So now we be on X, and then at any moment, you take it back to Facebook and rock out. Who this, Aaliyah? Okay, keep it moving. All right, so this is the Snapdragon X Elite, but the web browsing speeds, again, when I say mid-range phones, I am not talking about performance. This performs like a flagship. When I say mid-range phones, I mean the price. And at under $700, this is kind of crazy. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test, time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Nice and loud. I'm going to cover up the bottom. This is just the top. Y'all hear that?
shoes. How's the sound on it?
You can feel the bass shaking the phone.
That's the sound, baby. That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. Excellent sounding speakers on the iQOO 13. All right, so now let's take a look at this beautiful 6.82-inch Quad HD LTPO AMOLED panel with 144 hertz refresh rate. Check this out. Now we go full screen. Excellent viewing angles. Little cutout for your camera. Basically bezel-less. But look at that. This phone gets super bright and no speakers. Keep in mind, this is under $700. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's do a little gaming. And on the side note, if you swipe over, you got your game suite. So you see I'm in performance mode. Okay, we got battery saver, balance, or monster. Okay, for your gaming, you can change your refresh rate, your network, and your touch sampling. Leave that on high. You got your game tools. Okay, so there's your game visual enhancements, your 4D game engine. You got screen record, screenshots, and you got all your apps. So a nice little built-in game suite. All right, so we got Asphalt Legends. Let's get busy. Y'all hear those speakers? Now this is Snapdragon 8 Elite, so you already know. Games like this, you're not gonna have no issues. Oh, I rapped. All right, hold up. I need that ramp. All right, watch the landing. I can still do this, y'all. I can still pull it off. And I can pull it off in style. Woo. There it is. Let me turn this down. Okay. Now, playing games like this, Asphalt Legends, no issues. Let's try one more game. All right, so let's try a little Genshin Impact. Now, y'all know how long it takes to download this game. I just fully downloaded it, and the phone is still not even hot. All right. Now, I suck at this game, okay, but I just want y'all to see that it does run. All right, let's... Hold on, what's that? Who that? Oh, okay. Get up out of there. All right, who's this? All right, let's keep it moving. Okay. Oh, we could teleport in there? All right, I ain't gonna teleport just yet because I don't know where I'm going. All right, but I just want y'all to see that this game does run. All right, let me try to keep it in the focus. Okay. I still haven't figured out what is Genshin's impact on this world, but hey, it is what. Oh, hold on, we're gonna go swimming. Now I already know. I think you get drowned, so I'm not gonna do that again. Remember last time we could climb? Oh, okay. Let me get up out of there. All right, but anyway, I want y'all to see that it does run. All right, fuck it, let's go swimming. All right, let's go swimming. All right, look, he can swim a little bit, you know. All right, now, I'm getting tired. All right, let's get up out of here. All right, let's see if we can find a little bit more action, and then I'll keep it moving. Now, I really just want the phone to, the game to run a little bit so we can check the temperature. All right, let's see. What's that? That looks like something. Ooh, what's that? Sweet flower? I don't know how to pick it up, but, okay. Little sweet flower. Okay. See my climbing skills out? One of these days. Oh, why does it look like I'm losing health? Oh, we got who's that? Sorry, bro. Oh, I turned him into steak. Y'all seen that? I turned him into steak. All right, let's get up here real quick. All right. Got the waterfalls. Swimming. All right, let me see if I can get him out of the water. All right, let's see. All right. Now, let me turn this down for a second. I want y'all to see something. Now, you see all that time I'm playing, right? Here's a regular iPhone, and that's the iQOO. Let's check the temperature. On the iPhone, 72, 86. So it's not scorching hot. Now, this is just an iPhone that's just been idle in my pocket. 86. Now, 86, it doesn't even feel warm. It doesn't feel warm at all. Let me see. Do I have any other phones that's on? No, nothing down here. But the problem I was having with the with the Realme was twice as hot. The same little bit of time that I played Genshin, it was twice as hot. Now, I heard through the grapevine that they pushed out an update to fix that problem. I didn't get a chance to try that out because, you see, my Realme phone won't stay on. All right, it won't stay on. But anyway, Genshin Impact is running nice and smooth. You'll be able to do your thing. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, this might be the only downside to this phone. It doesn't have the best cameras. Now, people always ask me, what's the difference between flagship phones and mid-range phones? It's not about performance. It's not about wireless charge, because we got a bunch of mid-range phones that do have wireless charge. It's not even about Quad HD displays anymore. This is a mid-range phone with a Quad HD display. The biggest difference between flagship phones like this, okay, and mid-range phones is the camera. Now, the camera's not bad at all. Let's do a little test shot. Let me see if I get shoes. All right, as soon as I look at her, she get a little shot right here. Oh, actually, not bad at all. Here's how the camera's gonna look. Now, look at this. This is actually not bad at all. The only thing that you'll notice is when you happen to put it next to something like this. Now, this is the Apple Find X8 Pro. Then you'll notice the difference. But if you don't have another phone to compare it to, look at that camera shot. It looks beautiful. Okay, so let's go through the different shooting modes. You got snapshot. Okay, take some snapshots. You got night mode, which you could zoom out for wide angle and all the way up to 30 times zoom. You got portrait mode with a bunch of different focal lengths. Let me get 24. Choose. All right, so you got a bunch of different portrait modes, right, with a bunch of different focal lengths. So you got 24, 35, 50, and 100, which is pretty good for a mid-range phone. You got regular photos. You could do wide angle, wide angle, all the way up to 30 times zoom. You got videos. Now, videos, 8K, 30 frames per second, or 4K 60, front and back, 4K 60. You got micro movie. And you got more. Now you got a whole bunch of different ones. High resolution, panorama, ultra HD documents. You got slow motion, time lapse. You got long exposure, supermoon, astro, tilt shift. You got pro mode. You got a 3D camera. You got a document scanner. You got fisheye and live photos. Now, I want y'all to take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. But again, for under $700, let's see if I can get a quick shot. For under $700, this is not bad at all. Look at that. That's a nice process right there. But look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. Now here's another one of my favorite features, the IR blaster. Now as you can see, I got one of my TVs already set up, but IR blasters, not only about TVs, okay, add manually, you got air conditioners, cable boxes, fans, projectors, air purifiers, robot vacuum cleaners, cameras, DVD players, lights, anything that has a remote control, you could probably pair your phone up to and use it. And again, it's in the back instead of the top. So when you're trolling, you can hold your phone like this and change the TV channels instead of pointing it looking like an actual remote control. Now I want y'all to take a look at this. Here's my remote setup right here. And here's how I use it upstairs in my office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just spent almost $700 on a brand new phone. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now, one of the things that I love about Vivo phones, the charging animation. As you see, now this is my custom one. And if you look on the back, I got the charge animation for the RGB light. And when it's fully charged, it's going to turn green. I love that. Now, the only downside to this is there's no wireless charge. But keep in mind, if you use that big dog 120 watt fast charger that comes with the phone, you can charge this from 0 to 100% in 30 minutes. So me personally, I would never leave this on the charger overnight. I would just go to sleep with it right next to me in the bed. When I wake up in the morning, plug it into the fast charger, shit, shower, and shave. And when I'm done, this is going to be on green light status. But look at that blue light. And you can change the color to whatever you want. All right. So once I wake up in the morning, let's go ahead and flip this around. Always on display. So I got the time, the date, my battery percentage, and some of my notifications, not all of them. And when I pick up the phone and look at it, bang, don't have to touch anything. Excellent biometrics. And again, ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, super fast. So the first thing I like to do is check the weather. Okay, no thanks. 39 degrees. I woke up this morning. It was pretty cold. It's actually winter now. Raining outside. A nice day to just stay up in the house. Okay, stay up in the house. Now, y'all don't see me fighting shoes back here, but I'm all scratched up. I'm trying not to be mad, but look at that. Shoes been giving me the business. It kind of hurts a little bit, but I'm going to fight through it. All right, so the next thing I like to do is take it over to Google. Okay, so y'all see Daniel Jones got released. I was talking to my girl a few minutes ago. I said the Giants, they need to release the whole team right now. I release the whole team, bring in one of the college squads. Mortal Kombat 1, we got Ghostface. I'm trying him out tonight. Okay, let's see. Street Fighter action. Who's getting the PS5, the 30th anniversary? Not me. Like, I'll get it, but I gotta wait till the price drops a little bit. Been a lot of Denzel Washington news lately. This is how you know a new movie's coming out, when he's in the news every day. He's been in the news every day, doing a lot of funny stuff. All right, so we got the Vivo V50. Okay, Vivo coming out with new phones every month. All right, let's see. Huawei. All right, now I'm doing the Huawei, the Mate video next week. I'm still testing it. I love it. Okay, the Vivo X200. Okay, the pre-order's open. The global version coming soon. Now, I did a full review on that phone. I think right now that's my favorite camera phone. Okay, I think that's my favorite camera phone. I think this year Vivo might take the title from Oppo, unless Oppo comes out with the X-Find 8 Ultra, because right now the X-Find 8 Pro is right up there at the top. But I think Vivo might have them beat this year, but we'll see. All right, let's see now. Okay, so Bose, I did some Bose speakers. Nubia Z70. Okay, I like the back of that phone. It actually looks unique. Okay, but anyway, this is how you, let's see, what's this? New iPhone, let's see, new dynamic island. This is how, look how smooth this is. 144 hertz refresh rate. That's your Google homepage. on the Chinese phone. Again, you can't swipe over, just press the G button. Next, let's do a little work. Now, if you notice, one of the things that I love also about this Origin OS, look how customizable it is. Y'all remember back in the days, just for these, it might not seem like a big deal to y'all young cats, but back in the days when you only had regular swipes, like you swipe, your pages just turned regular, you used to have to root your phone to get these fancy animations. Now you could just go to your mood cube, okay? You can switch your wallpapers right there on the fly. Okay, you can switch your home screen settings, your sliding effects, so you can have it turn like that. You got the cube. I like the barrel though. I like the barrel. Okay, but this is Android 15, so you see all my Android 15 widgets. Now look at that, smooth to the touch. Okay, so we got to do a little Gmails. Okay, so let's do a little Gmail. Okay, so this will be my work segment of the day. What's good? Okay, send that. And then what I like to do is turn this into a small window and save that for later, just in case I gotta go back and check my emails. Then play some music. Okay, max volume. All right, rock a little music in the background while I'm going. And you see I'm getting notifications. The screen gets that little light. If I swipe down, get all my notifications. Or I could just clear them out. Bang. Okay, swipe this way, go to my quick toggles. Next, let's take it over to Facebook. Okay. This is how your Facebook is going to look. Okay, we got my man Tight Shirt Terry. Look, I'm going to send him a friend request. Yo, shout out to Terry too, man. My bad. Terry texted me the other day. I didn't respond to the text because I switched my phone to a different number. My bad, Terry. I ain't mean to leave you hanging like that. Tight Shirt Terry. He called me a smut. My God. All right, look at this. This is how I used to dress back in the early 2000s, you know what I mean? All right, this is Capone Noriega, CNN, you know, the War Report days. Oh, look at this.
With all of these little pins, and each pin has
I got commercials on Facebook.
Just gonna press that button down.
You know.
The bezel on your watch.
Ice Giant. That's it.
Solar pins.
Look at all these scratches.
The pins in. Here's how it's gonna
All right, anyway. This, oh man, back in the days, all the little kids now, y'all want iPhones and iPads and all of that. This would have made my year as a gift back in the days. I had a dyno with the gooseneck seat. We used to call that the laid back seat. You know what I'm saying? We used to call that the laid back seat. I don't know what y'all call it, with the pegs on the front and the back. I forgot what we used to call the front piece that makes it spin all the way around. I forgot the name of it, but I remember the laid back seat. We used to call that the laid back seat. All right, anyway, so this is how your Facebook is gonna look. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to this guy right here, my man Ken. He lost somebody in his family. Okay. Anyway, so this is how your Facebook is gonna look. Okay, and look how smooth that is. Hold up, who that? Papoose with the Avrex. Okay, exit out of that. Next, I can just go back to my Gmail. Okay, I could go full screen, or I could get that out of here. Let's take it over to X. All right, let's go to the mentions. Okay, let's see what's going down. Let's see, my friend Zito Max would be proud of me. Okay, who that? JP Productions. What he got going on? Let's see. I ordered my Pixel off Google's site for the first time instead of trading in at Verizon. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see. Loving the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. Got them the other day after rewatching your review. Okay, no doubt. Now, Jeff Springer. Shout out to my man Jeff Springer. I'm gonna jump on the podcast. All right, now I only really check Twitter when I got beef, right, or when I'm doing an RDA test. All right, so let's see. Possible dates. Gonna be at CES. All right, Jeff, hit me up. All right, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm definitely coming on the podcast, and we do some podcast stuff. All right, somebody got a nice little setup right here. Okay, that's a nice little Android setup. Okay, first on the foldable. What is that? Okay, somebody's okay. That's the Galaxy Fold, bro. The Galaxy Fold. I'm using it right now. The special edition. Woo! This is slowly becoming my favorite. Even though Huawei's still my favorite, this is definitely my second favorite foldable device. Anyway, if I want to, we could do X. Now, if I want to do X and Facebook at the same time, we could do X and Facebook and Gmail. Look at that. That's real multitasking, okay? Again, iOS users, eat your heart out. Exit out of both of them. Same time, all of my apps still open in the background. Hit close. Bang. Next, if your cat is right there trolling, get a little cat shot. Okay. Look at that. Not bad at all. Again, not the supreme camera, but not the worst camera. Next after that, let's take it over to TikTok. Now I'm going to turn the volume down. Let's see. Now we don't want to see any violence. Oh, who got the PlayStation Portal? Remember when I bought this and I reviewed it? Everybody was like, "Oh, it's junk." Look at that update. Now they got the PlayStation Portal update where you could do cloud gaming. I know y'all wish I would have bought one now because they're getting ready to jack up the prices. All right, let's see. So this is how, let's see, iPhone 16 Pro Max crazy feature. Switch to airplane mode. Okay. Switch to airplane mode and just throw it off the bridge. That's the best thing you could do with that phone. All right, let's see. Oh, what was that? Oh, wow. Is that real or is that AI? Oh, that could be real. You know, nowadays you got to watch out. AI is so good. You got to watch out with everything. All right, so anyway. So here's how your TikTok is going to look. Okay. Yo, who seen my Jake Paul live stream? I still got that stream. If you haven't seen the stream, hit me up in the comments and I'll send you the link. But I made it unlisted because it's very it's very savage. All right, it's very savage. So, oh, look at that. You see what I'm saying? Like the AI and stuff nowadays is so crazy. You never know what's real or fake. All right, so this. Oh, that's kind of sick. But again, all of this stuff be AI. Look, the PlayStation Portal right here. 30th anniversary. They got a 30th anniversary portal. Oh, I need that, yo. Screenshot that and save that for my to-do list for later. All right, so that's how your TikTok is. What's bro out here doing the most, all right? That's some shit that tight shirt Terry will be doing. All right, look at this. The wall-way fold. Now, everybody saying they be breaking and all that. I don't know. Mine still looks fine. Mine still works fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, we'll do one more. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's go over to YouTube. Okay? Now, I'll say I want to watch a video. I can watch my video. Let's hit play. Get the volume. Swipe out. We got picture in picture. Go to Instagram. Okay, I'm getting mad Instagram notifications. All right. All right, let's see. Conor McGregor found guilty of assault, guilty of blank assault. Wow, okay, only order to pay. At least he ain't got to go to jail. All right, well, that could have been a cash grab, but hey, you never know, man. You never know. You never know. All right, let's see. Punishment for dropping his hands. Oh, he looked, all right, well, it is what it is. This is how your Instagram is going to look. Who that, Tisha?
Yo, what's up? It's Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell. Looking good for her age. Looking good, yeah. All right, let's see. All right, so we got some BMW M action. Y'all know I'm all about that M life. And just in case you didn't know, I'm all about that M life, bro. All right, I just want to let that be known. All right, anyway, shameless plugs. I know. All right, so DJI, they got some new stuff. Okay, what is this? Shabuzi. This is one of my new favorite pages right here. The Vicky cake. Look, the cakes that she be making. Look at the cat. look at those cakes, bro. Those is cakes. Those is cakes. Like those are cakes. Let me say it correctly. I said those is cakes. Those are cakes. Let me say it correctly. All right. Anyway, so here's how your Instagram is gonna look. Okay. Let's see if we could do a split screen Instagram. Okay. So if we want to get maximum content. All right. So if you want maximum content, you can get your double scrolls on. All right, so you could be scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. This is what you call maximum content. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Anyway, RDA, regular daily activities. Again, flagship and mid-range, okay, on my channel only has to deal with the price because the way this performs, the performance is 100% flagship. The camera is mid-range and the price is mid-range. Other than that, okay? Other than that, this is a certified beast. You got the RGB light, which already gives it a leg up on the Realme. Now, the Realme does come with a global version. This is actually the global version right here. So I know a lot of y'all don't want the Chinese version. You'd rather get the global version, and I get it. But if I could get a better phone and get the Chinese version, I would get the Chinese version. As you've seen from the test phone calls, internet, phone calls, everything works exactly the same. You're just going to have to get used to, you know, some of this stuff right here, like some of these like Chinese apps. And then when you go to your widgets, it's a lot of Chinese stuff that you can't disable and you can't delete. But once you set up your phone, you never got to look at it. Like right now, you don't see any Chinese apps on my phone. All right, when I swipe down to my notifications, see all my Instagram, all my notifications, everything looks good. Okay, you never got to see that stuff unless you really want to. Anyway, let's kind of wrap this video up. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Vivo iQOO 13 a major go. The only downsides, no wireless charge, and not the best camera in the world, but the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, Quad HD display, 6,150 milliamp battery, 120 watt fast charging brick that comes in the box. Bro, the speakers sound amazing. This is an absolute beast, okay? For under $700, you cannot lose. Not to mention, y'all know how I feel about RGB lights. This is just a nice little touch when you got your phone on the table like this and you're getting that phone call and it looks like this. All right, you're just chilling. You get the phone call. Okay? Now, did I disable the RGB lights? Oh, hold up. I forgot to turn the display off. Let me do that one more time. We're going to turn the display off. Okay? Let's try that one more time. Let's see. Look at that. All right, I changed the colors, but look at that. When you got your phone on the table, bro, little stuff like that sells the product for me. Let me hang up. Bro, hang up. Sorry, hold up. Hold up. Let me hold up. Bro, I'm making a video. Call me back. Calling myself, yeah? All right. Not to mention you get your notifications right there. And when you plug it in to charge, all right? And again, you can see this from across the room. When you got your phone charging like this, and it's blue, when you see it turn green, that means it's fully charged up. All right, shoes, calm down. That means it's fully charged up. So, overall, like I said, this is a double major go. I highly recommend this device. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. The next video I'm going to post is probably, I did a full review for the Oppo Find X8 and X8 Pro. Let me say this. The Oppo Find X8, this is my favorite little phone. And when I say little phone, I mean like the smaller ones. You got the Pixel 9, you got the Galaxy S24 Plus, iPhone 16 Pro, and this. But this is my favorite when it comes to the little phones. And look at this. We got an Oppo phone with a global ROM. This is the Oppo Find X8 Pro, one of the supreme camera phones with a global ROM. All right, with a global ROM. So I'm going to post that video next. Then we got the Asus ROG 9 Pro. We're going to do all these phones next week coming up. Anyway, it's your boy Floss. I'm out. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah. One more thing, I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock won the beam up.
Enterprise out.
Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.